Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4's We Are Playing with Japan. Alright, so last episode we launched invasions into Mexico and Panama, which again weren't really necessary. Really all we need to do to be able to win this war is get the Americans capitulated. But I figured we'd go ahead and do these. I mean, I think we're going to be ending the series after the United States capitulates. So, you know, doing these does extend it a little bit. And it lets us get some more war participation, justifying me taking the majority of the American territory in the peace treaty, because I think at this point we've got like 50% of the war participation. And then, you know, it's also, these guys, you know, there's a lot of strategic reasons to do this as well, because these guys have been pumping divisions up over here to help the Americans. So this will stop the Americans from coming through the Panama Canal with their navy. So there's strategic reasons as well. We can now pull in these guys and stuff. So we'll be pulling in Venezuela soon. And I think it would make sense to also pull in the Dominicans as well. They'll be able to knock Haiti out. Because I do not expect the Americans to be able to launch any invasions over here now. So yeah, we'll probably pull them in too. Let's just wait until we get through Panama. And then we'll bring all of our fellow coalition members into the war. So, or faction members, excuse me, I'm all in Call of War mode, where they call, you know, alliances coalitions. So yeah, just to put that out there, to make it clear, because I know a lot of people have asked me, we're probably not going to be declaring war on the Axis, guys, and fighting the British and the Germans. While it would make sense as far as here in Asia, you know, getting control of the territory here that we would have normally have gotten if the British had been in the Allies, maybe attacking Australia, New Zealand, and all them, because they're all part of the Axis as well, as you can see here. So it would make sense in that regard. I have no interest in invading into Europe. We have this big old front with the Germans we'd have to defend and fight in, and then we'd have to invade all in here and take all their territory. And that just wasn't part of the goals for this campaign. That's far outside the goals of this campaign. I would have been fine with like just invading the British if we had to. You know, if they're part of the Allies, we had to invade them to get them to capitulate. But yeah, I have no interest in invading into Europe and fighting the British and the Germans. Extends the campaign by a lot. You know, we are already approaching 30 videos, which is about the limit for what I want to do for videos, number of videos for these series now. Because as I previously mentioned, I want to keep my series more focused these days rather than every single campaign is like, let's conquer every single major country in the world, which is what we used to do. And then every campaign was 30-something, 40-something, something longer than that videos. And so I don't want to do that anymore. Let's us play more campaigns. Let me play other games when I don't spend, you know, 2-3 months on every single HOI4 campaign and we're only able to do a couple per year. You know, maybe 3 or 4 per year. So yeah, I like these more focused campaigns where, you know, our goal was just to conquer Asia, which we've already done for the most part. You know, we had a couple, you know, places that we weren't able to conquer, but we actually conquered a lot more places than I initially planned to. I did not expect to go to war with the Soviet Union. Also, I didn't think we would go conquer, you know, some of these Middle Eastern countries that we did. So yeah, we did a little bit more than I initially anticipated, as it is. So yeah, I feel like this is good. We're gonna knock the Americans out, and then we're gonna end the campaign, guys, so that I can start a new series later this week here. So let's go and get it started. And I've already kind of rearranged some of the fronts here. Assigned planes everywhere, moved the planes as well. Moved into the Rocky Mountains here so we can gain control there. Brought some planes over here, but clearly not enough. But maybe enough to help us win here. I think the main problem is lack of divisions. Let's see if we can win this. We've had troubles trying to win here in the past, so I don't know if we'll be able to get the win, but let's try. We're just going to send a bunch of divisions in here, send them all at the same time, and then we'll support with a few of these. And see if we can't kind of decrease the size of the front by a little bit. We'll be able to get more troops onto this front here, because you can see we have like 2 divisions on each province, and that's just not enough for us to really advance there. And let's see how we're doing here. I completely forgot that we did this. So let's go ahead and get this done. These guys are going to push forward north, so what we're going to do with these ones is we will send one to attack right there, just like one infantry division. While the rest of these guys, let's just do it this way. We're going to go ahead and start attacking into, oh, looks like we got 2 provinces. Okay, so we'll actually have to split this up a little bit, so that we can attack in multiple areas here. Alright, so we'll attack with those guys. And then with the rest of these, which I don't know if this is enough, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, plenty enough. Let's go and attack into Panama and try and get the Panama Canal into our hands. And that'll be big for us. Looks like we've already won there. Excellent. So now let's go ahead and use these guys over here. Try and get this finished up. So again, these guys here are not going to fight north. I'm going to use these 12 divisions to go south. And it does look like they are attacking there, so we might need to, in fact, send a division to help us out there. Maybe get one of these faster divisions over here. I know this is the mountains, so I don't know how well these guys will perform here, but need to get some more divisions here. And I think this is actually helping us out a bit, because it looks like this invasion here is having some difficulty. Yeah, it was winning really easily. I guess they brought more divisions down here because things are not going as well now. So we did get a ton of dockyards done. I think that's because we finished up one of our ships, which if you remember, I'm going to redesign all these ships. So I don't know which one we finished up. I think it was a torpedo destroyer. That's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and redesign the destroyers because we did get new stuff. I thought we had new anti-air. Apparently not. It was just the new radar, which we need to redo that. So we can tell them to keep the same name. And I think that's it. I think it's just the radar. But I think it's worth, you know, redoing these. So let's go and save that. And get these ones out there building. So let's assign the full dockyards to them and then have them deploy, which I guess these destroyers were never set up to deploy here, so we'll get that fixed. And again, none of this is really, it doesn't matter, frankly, at this point in the game. It just doesn't matter at all, because, I mean, it just sucks. This is not the first time that we've concentrated really heavily on the Navy to just not be able to really use it. It's just kind of unfortunate that so often happens, that you can't force naval engagement sometimes. You know, it's just the way it is. So we did finish here. I think some of these divisions are going up there while the rest should be coming, should be spreading out along this front, so that we can maybe try and push further south here. Still waiting for this battle to be finished up. I guess we're going to take a look at the north. I haven't really been doing anything over here. See what we can do. We did want to, I think we're changing these up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure exactly how I was planning on changing them. Man, you know what? I don't think I was supposed to do that. I think we want the Yellow Army to be on a shorter front so that we can advance further into Mexico, maybe get them capitulated. So let's see what else we can do over here as far as like fixing the fronts. It looks like it's pretty much good. You see they're quite exhausted. They do have some fortifications, just real low level fortifications though, so nothing really to be too concerned about. We want to get these guys cut off. So what we'll do is we'll attack there and then try and like see if we can't get behind some of these troops here. So we'll attack right there. This is another weak point though, and there's no fortification. So you know, we will go ahead and attack into that direction as well. And maybe try and get behind these guys, which we could do if we win here. Alright, just try and get behind these ones, maybe start surrounding some of these divisions and getting them destroyed. And we'll have to get across this river somewhere. 17 divisions there covering that Mexican province, so probably going to have some difficulty there. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like it was a real naval battle where we lost 4 submarines. Good God, man. They must be bombing us. I didn't look at that. Well, they're not bombing us with their planes. Damn, we just lost a ton of submarines. All right, well, that's fine. Again, submarines, that's what they do. You lose them. Let's go and place this guy here. And I don't think we have any submarines to replace these. I think that's all we got now. We've already used up all of our submarine reserves. Sunk another convoy there. Okay, so let's just see what the hell's going on here. Let's go and help out with this attack. There we go. So that'll get them here. It does look like some of the troops, you know, retreated. So what we need to do, let's put a front line here. Looks like 4 of the divisions retreated. So we'll have to go get those, because I want these guys all down here. They should already be coming down here. Yeah, they're already assigned down here. They're not moving due to lack of supply. Push forward here. Get all these divisions pushing forward here as well. And these guys pushing forward. So we need to go find those 4 divisions. I assume they just went to another port somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, though, where they're at. Just looking for them in the sea here. I hope they weren't caught and engaged. I don't think so. It doesn't look like that's the case. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Alright, so let me make sure that these are all assigned here. Maybe they didn't. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe these are it here. Yes, sir. That's where they're at. Okay, we found them. Excellent. So let's go ahead and have let them move. Do the damn thing. Let's go ahead and delete this. Don't need that any longer. But what we are going to go ahead and do is set up a new invasion army. So we can invade somewhere else. Could have made into Cuba if we wanted to knock them out of the war. I don't really see the point of that. I think the next invasion point would be like here in Texas. It'd be a good point to invade them. So let's go and set up some troops for that. Though we don't have any Marines. We got all these tank. These are the medium tanks again. You can see they're lacking equipment. Let's go and get some Marines training, however many we can get. We could also just deploy these guys and then just wait till they get their equipment. Again, that would take a while, but I think it'll let us get some more Marine units. But you know what, we'll just leave them like this. It's fine. It lets me easily see, you know, how many divisions still need equipment here. So let's get these guys set up to deploy to our training army. We got all these nice special forces bonuses, so we want to make sure we have as many of those built in as we can. I never did see any names for the modern tanks, guys, so we don't have a name suggestion to apply to them just yet. So yeah, we'll get those Marines building up, and then let's go ahead and get these guys here to, you know, built into a new army. So we'll likely use, could just do like a full bicycle unit army here. I don't think the bicycles perform as well on some of the rougher terrain, so you know what, that's not what we'll do. Let's just pull back on some of these while also getting some infantry here. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 6 regular infantry, and then the rest will be bicycles. Get them over to 24, a new army size. We have plenty of generals left as well. Though no real slots for them to go to. Well, you know what? We could just take some of these guys out that aren't even fighting. All right, excellent. So move them down here and give them a general. Probably one with a decent attack, but also some supply consumption since it'll be used for a naval invasion here. And we also need to change up his colors and icons and all that good stuff. Though we are running kind of low on colors, guys. We kind of already have one of every color, I think, or just about every color. So yeah, we're kind of moving into where we have multiple units of the same color. So let's go with this one here. And for the icon, I just need looking again for one that we haven't utilized yet. I don't think we have one of those yet. All right, so that'll be this new army. And for right now, we're just going to have them head on over to Hawaii. So we'll give them a fallback line. They won't be invading from here, but this will let them slowly start making their way on over here. And then we'll be invading from here, but I don't want to put them here because they're just, you see we're already having supply issues. Costa Rica has capitulated. We have gained control of the Panama Canal. And these guys are losing, but you know what? We're about to get more divisions, so I'm just going to let them continue. No, I'm not going to let them continue. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait, guys, till we get a few more divisions over here. Let's take a look at the situation up here, see if there's anything we can do. Let's go and start pushing forward. And this is going to be, with me controlling so many fronts, it's going to be kind of slow going here. But yeah, we want the faster units to attack here, along with a little bit of infantry assistance. And because they're attacking us there, let's go and do an attack here. I suppose we can advance there, it's fine. We got the advanced artillery upgrade, excellent. So I think that was the last artillery one we needed. Could go and continue with the anti-air upgrades, you know, help us in the skies. I think the better way to do that would be to get the air doctrines though. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go with the fighter agility. Yeah. All right, and we're not gonna spend our experience on that. All right, so I think we'll go and attack into here. Maybe we'll get those guys cut off, start moving towards Phoenix. Just leave like, you know, one division here or something like that. That's fine, because we got more that are going to be coming up over here, and they're just not moving because of lack of supply in the region, which has continued to be an issue for us. We can't blow the Panama Canal, which we're not going to do that. Let's say we don't want to be notified of that. There's no reason for us to blow that up. We would like to use it. And I'm not going to let them join just yet. Again, I wanted to get through Panama first before we do that. So yeah, we're trying to cut these guys off first, I suppose. Use these bicycles here. And then with these guys, let's just go ahead and have a couple of infantry stay here while the rest push forward there. Maybe cut those guys off. And have some of these guys come over this way, since we're pulling all the divisions out. See if there's anything we can do here. This is just terrible terrain, guys, so I think this is the main place where we'll advance. There's not a lot of victory points up there in the north any damn ways. So I'm just not too worried about it. Alright, let's go and attack here, and then we'll support with these units. We now actually have a bit of air support down here. So I was able to assign a lot more planes. Let's go and start attacking across here. Attack those Americans. All these guys will attack. Okay, it looks like you have to attack that way. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter if we occupy that then. Let's just get pushing forward here. And see if we have enough divisions to attack Panama now. Maybe. Let's just pull it back. The problem here is the lack of organization for some of those units, so we'll just wait. Alright, so sinking some of their convoys now. We'll have a little bit more success. They're losing less submarines, at least, in those attacks. We don't have any planes here, and you can't attack from up here. Okay, I just clicked on the wrong thing. I think I clicked over here instead. So what we want to do is go and attack there, and then maybe take a couple units to have them attack. There we go. Alright, so that's what's happening. They look at it, this as being quicker. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so let's just send a couple units over here to kind of help out. Maybe a tank unit too. Alright, excellent. Continue to push forward there. At this point, it's not really about, it's really just about getting those victory points so we can get them knocked out of conflict. And let's send everybody now. Everybody attack. It doesn't look like we're going to have success there yet. Alright, that's a shame. There must be a lot of divisions there. Yeah, about 13 divisions. So we're probably going to need those planning bonuses, guys. So let's just stop the attack and just have these guys all move here. Another problem is the lack of supply here. So let's go ahead and build up a naval base because we're not getting much supply here. So I think building this up will help. Pop that up to the top there. As well as maybe build up the infrastructure here. At least up by 1. Alright, excellent. Alright, so I don't know if we'd be able to advance up this way. Not yet. There's just too many damn divisions. Maybe here. If you like support. Perhaps. We'll let them attack there because there's not a lot of troops guarding that. So we have made some progress here. Let's go and see if we can't get those guys cut off now. And what we're going to want to do is stop some units from getting here. And so we should probably attack. A couple divisions here, just kind of stop them from moving in front of us. And also ending that defense that we're doing. And yeah, sinking convoys here. I think that the majority of these, I was going to say that they were just supplies going through here, but it looks like they're troop convoys. Alright, excellent. So we are engaging troop convoys through here. Very nice, getting them sunk in the sea. Losing submarines, they do have planes supporting them over here, so that's why we're taking some losses with the submarines, but it's fine. Again, submarines die, man. There's really not much you can do about it. So we did cut these guys off. Let's get them destroyed. See if we've gotten anywhere else where we can cut some divisions off right here. So let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Leave a couple infantry here. Have these two guys stay here. Get that win right there. Maybe stop these guys from leaving here. We'll have to send a couple divisions probably. There we go. That should be enough. We actually defeated one. I didn't want to do that. Alright, see if there's anywhere else where we can cut some divisions off. That's 7 divisions of the mountain, so we won't attack there. Might be able to get a win here, though I think there's so much movement going on that they would just get more divisions over there in time. We did win here. Let's go and get Phoenix. I'm going to grab Phoenix, try and get behind these guys. And we will attack right here as well. I know that this is across a river, guys, but again, I kind of want to cut these dudes off here. So what we need to do is attack with a couple divisions here. Looking for some units that might have some organization, because most of these guys do not. Again, attacking across the river, but the whole point here is to lock them down so we can get into Phoenix there. Alright, so sinking all those troop convoys over here. 8 destroyers have been sunk as well. Excellent. Looks like our carriers played a large role in that. Alright, fantastic news. So we've got these troops over here, and again, we're going to have to let them get that planning bonus up, I think, before we're able to get the win there. That's fine. We got a lot of other fronts that we can fight on right now. Let's go and send this guy up here. Clearly Need to send some more divisions over there. Let's actually send this guy here. Oh, it looks like this is wide open, so I guess we'll go ahead and send him forward. Take advantage of that. And a lot of wide open fronts, provinces at this point. So let's go ahead and start doing some attacks in here. Maybe lock those guys down temporarily. Let's go and push forward here. Alright, excellent. A lot of the troops that are currently assigned to here, but they'll get moved back. Yep, there we go. Alright, excellent. So, what is going on here? So we got the bases in low supply. We got these naval invasions that are being planned against our enemies, which remember, as soon as we pull them in, they'll launch those. That is one thing to be concerned about. Maybe we should wait till we get our fleet over here. Maybe we should assign our fleet over here, though. Maybe we should actually first get planes here. Some naval bombers. Yeah, let's go and assign naval bombers, guys. Let's get them covering both sides of the Panama Canal here. So we'll do... I think we'll just do... Well, no, we could use some fighters here. But we'll take that air base. So we'll just do 2 for right now. And let's go and duplicate this. So one will be deployed over here, while the other one's deployed over here, just for right now. And then we're going to use the rest of the open slots there for fighters and close air support to kind of help us with this advancing forward into the rest of Panama. So let's get some close air support assigned. And then we'll do 2 air wings. All right, that's 600, so we actually have enough to do, okay, 1 more close air support. And then we'll do 2 air wings of fighters. It's really helpful having these massive stockpiles of planes that we were able to get together. All right, excellent. So that looks good. You know, actually, we probably want to assign them here, so we can actually make some progress there. I didn't realize we weren't there yet. All right, so they are attacking us there. We need to get more troops over here. Stat, and it looks like we lost there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and send everybody forward then. And hopefully we can hold out there with what I've got. Chile's cipher has been decrypted, and it looks like we finished up another ship. I don't know what it was. Okay, it was a big ship. All right, so we're not building any more big ships. I just don't see the point. I think we're good now, guys. I don't think we'll get them done in time either to play any kind of role in the conflict, especially since we're not planning on fighting the British. So instead, I really feel like we should just build a bunch of torpedo destroyers because we are really short on destroyers. So let's go and get these guys deployed. It doesn't really matter where they deploy, honestly, but yeah, that's what we'll do. And we'll have the 2 lines of cruisers still going as well, which we do need to redesign those, give them the new radar. So we are actually losing on these attacks here. That's interesting. Okay, that's surprising. I didn't expect to be losing there. Having some difficulty, apparently. Let's see here. It looks like we still haven't gotten those units here yet. And we lost our attack there where we were trying to lock those troops down, so that's unfortunate. Trying to cut these guys off. Again, they could go by sea, but they won't, so that should allow us to cut them, you know, to completely destroy them. But yeah, overall, that's not quite working the way I'd like it to. We are advancing right there. Yeah, and we'll just kind of let them attack us down there. Looking for other spots. Looks like we won in Phoenix. We need to win here if we want to cut those guys off, so let's go and push forward. We'll push forward with 1 Marine division. Actually, this tank guy's going to go. 1 Marine is going to go there, 1's going to go here, and then we'll do the same thing with the infantry here. Advance over that way. Let's go plug these guys into here. They have 1 go that way, since I think that guy's really close to being defeated. Alright, so we've already won there, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got somebody advancing that way. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do an attack here to lock those units down. If we win, we win. But to keep them from coming on over here. Still trying to get the win right there. Having some difficulty apparently. Let's go and send some more infantry in to support them. And we'll attack with these guys too. And we're attacking the mountains, so these infantry would actually be more suitable for that. Alright, just looking for other openings here. I mean, we could grab Vancouver up, but at this point, I mean, none of this is really necessary because these are not American core victory points. I mean, you're taking them from the Americans and, you know, giving yourself whatever happens to be in that state. That's really all you're doing. You're not really forcing them to surrender. All right, lost more planes. We're losing a lot of planes. Luckily, we have that nice stockpile of them. But having those naval bombers out there I think is going to help a lot. Let's take a look and see if we can get the win here now. No, we still cannot get the win. Wow. Alright. Yeah, this might be difficult to advance in, guys. A lot more challenging than I was expecting. We might have to get Mexico finished up before we're going to be able to do anything. That's how it seems anyway. We are now winning that defense. So that's good. And this finally worked out. Excellent. So let's go ahead and start wrapping them up now. See how the best way to do this would be. Let's go and attack here. And they're not cut off from supplies. This is going to be kind of tricky. So we got him coming in here. Let's go and attack this way. We got this guy coming over here, and these guys are too weak to really do anything. Might just go ahead and keep them here then. Okay. Doesn't look like they're getting a planning bonus any longer, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright. So nowhere else to advance along here. This division's too weak to really do anything. Let's take a look and see. Oh, we got 12 more American destroyers sunk. Excellent. And let's see what this is. So we got a big battle going on here with their actual fleet. So these are the big fleet battles we've been waiting on. And you can see that they have three carriers, excuse me. A couple battleships, some heavy cruisers. So this is the big battle, guys. And it's in the storm, too. Yeah, this is the big battle that we've waited a long time to see, these big naval battles. We did lose a lot of submarines here because that was before our fleet got there. And I don't think our planes can reach. No, naval bombers cannot reach this far, unfortunately. Yeah, this is just us fighting some destroyers. Looks like our bombers can reach all the way over there, though. So I almost want to go ahead and pull in Venezuela now, because you can see that they're not really defending their border by much. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull in Venezuela and hope that the American invasion isn't successful there. And take the pressure off of us, because I think Colombia just pumped divisions over here to Panama, and they're keeping us from being able to attack across here. So that might help us out there. We'll pull them in. We'll wait to pull in the Dominican Republic, because again, I'm worried about the naval invasions from the Americans. Though they do have a good number of units here, they're not defending their port. So if the Americans attack there, yeah, that would not be good. I mean, I guess we could pull them in. Why not? Is there anybody else that needs to be pulled in? Let's take a look. Yeah, we'll pull in the Dominican Republic. I don't think we'll pull them in again because we don't want them getting involved in this conflict. We're trying to annex them. Let's see if we've cut off any more troops. These guys are cut off and already about to be destroyed. Let's go and just help finish that up. I guess it doesn't matter where I attack because all these are cross rivers, so let's just get it done. So we've brought them into the conflict. Let's go and start pushing forward here and here. Attack those guys there, and should be able to start making some good solid progress now. As we've cut off many of their divisions and destroyed them, they just don't have the numbers to properly defend a lot of their territory now. Alright, let's go and attack this. Whoa, I mean to send those guys. Then come over this way. I'll try and cut this guy off. I know it's only one division, but might as well. Let's see where else we can do an attack. Maybe right here. No. We might have been able to win that. Just not worth it, though, I feel. God, 16 divisions. Man, that's a lot of divisions. We'll attack into here instead. Mexicans really defending their territory. At this point, they don't really care about the American territory anymore. Like, screw the Americans. They can defend themselves. And yeah, just, you can see we're having some difficulty here. We lost that, unfortunately. Losing this as well. I guess we'll try and do another attack here. Again, just trying to help out on that defense. Same thing here, we're losing here. We did force some units to retreat, but we're just going to have to pull that back for a minute. And then make sure that these guys stay assigned to this front here. Alright, so let's take a look, see what happened in that big battle. So, we sunk 10 American destroyers, 1 light cruiser, shot down a ton of planes, lost a few planes of our own. As far as like damaging those big capital ships, we got 46% on the USS Nevada. Looks like did a little bit of damage, some of the other large ships, but not much. As far as the damage we took ourselves on our large ships, a little bit of damage, but again, not much. Not bad at all. We didn't even lose any ships here, so that was a good battle. We had, I think this is the same one. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't disappear the first time I clicked on it. Bombing convoys all throughout here with those 200 naval bombers are being highly effective here. It doesn't look like there's any escorts on this side, so we should be able to tear them up once we get our fleet over there. And I think we're going to assign our fleet now, in fact. And we got that battleship done. Somebody wants me to make that the part of the fleet. Let's wait until we actually bring it into the Navy. You know, right now it's just got to train up. These larger ships do, so we'll just wait a second. Let's go and bring these thrones over to here. And let's assign these guys over here. I don't think we need to cover all the zones they're now covering. You know, I don't think we need to fight here, guys. We'll just cover the coast. And let's go into the Caribbean now. All right, excellent. It's going very, very nicely. And I'm going to go ahead and bring one of these up here to help out, try and locate ships for us to destroy. It does look like we lost a destroyer, or he's repairing. Yeah, we lost a destroyer. So what we might want to go ahead and do is just take a destroyer from somebody. It doesn't really matter where. Probably just an old destroyer from this guy. Like a destroyer level 2 or something like that. I'm sure we have. Oh, it looks like we already pulled the level 2s out of that one. Let's take a look at this one. If we have any level 1s, yeah, we'll pull them out. Get them reinforcing there. Alright, excellent. So hopefully we'll engage their fleet here. See, the Dominican Republic is winning in Haiti. And Venezuelans are not really attacking much just yet. But with them in the war, hopefully they'll pull back. Maybe? Yeah, I guess we'll see. Ace pilot promoted. Excellent. So, a lot of divisions over here still, guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to try and advance here. Let's see if we can't get a win. Right there. And these guys are pulling back, so we'll have to attack again. And hard to say if we'll get the win or not there, guys. We did get concentrated industry. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go after, you know, I kind of want to go after the construction speed next, since we are still trying to build a lot of stuff, especially in those two puppets that we have that we're trying to annex. I'm going to try and do another attack here. No, that is terrible. Good God, what the fuck? That is so bad. Wow. Yeah, we got like no chance of winning there. Alright, that's a real shame. We might have to bring like our fleet over here to help out. Yeah, I don't know, guys. That is really bad odds. They must have a ton of divisions there. Alright, is what it is. It doesn't help that we're having supply problems, and in fact, they're able to attack us effectively. That's unfortunate. Now we gave up any entrenchment we had. It does look like it's ticking up in our favor. But yeah, overall, not good, guys. Let's go ahead and build up the stuff here, man. Let's go and build the airbase up, build the radar station up, and tick these all up to the top. You know what? We're going to tick up the Alaska stuff too. And the infrastructure is already building. We'll build it up one more level, though of course that will tick it down again, which, man, I don't know why they do that. I think that's weird. Weird decision to have it done that way. So yeah, we just don't have the numbers anywhere at this point to advance in many of these areas. Because they're numerous, man. They've got a lot of troops, man. I think we might be able to win here now. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. And you know what? Let's take a bike. Send him in too. Yeah, might be able to win there. Then we'll be able to completely surround that province. And remember, if they don't manually move them out, then the divisions do get completely destroyed as if they were surrounded. Now, they could move them out by port, and they might, but they probably won't. Lost a submarine, but sunk 4 American destroyers there. The convoy sunk there. Let's just take a look at our ships and see if we have any that might be able to move somewhere, because I know we have some cruiser submarines. So let's get them placed. And sorry all the loud noises outside, guys. A lot of vehicles and stuff going by. It looks like most of the submarines we're losing are old, really, really old submarines, so it's not a problem. Those are like submarines we started the game with. So it's not really that big of a deal that we're losing those. I was going to take a look at this frontier. I've been kind of neglecting it, focusing down there where it's not even important. Like, this is not an important front at all, and I'm over here focusing on it. That's super smart. Let's see where else we can advance. Let's attack here. It looks like no divisions will be getting cut off there, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and have these guys push forward here. And let's advance right there. Alright, so definitely could probably get some troops cut off here. But the fronts have gotten a little bit wide. Oh, no, they're fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think the Red Army could just cover a bit more. Let's make them work a little harder, because they're not really doing much. And the Blue Army could cover a bit less, so let's go ahead and have them come down this way. Kind of do some of this front management. Get them prioritizing a little bit differently. They do have some troops here that we could easily defeat, but we just don't have our numbers here yet. They're still kind of moving forward there. Alright, looking for other locations where we can cut troops off. So there's a river here. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're just going to have to wait. We're currently losing that defense. Alright, so trying to get these guys here wrapped up. And I guess I really just want to get some of these fronts dealt with so I don't have to worry about them anymore. It'd be nice to just have at least like a front here and a front here, and have all this middle section finished up. And then we could really prioritize the fronts in America, I think. In the United States, I should say. So we did win these. Looks like, yeah, we're finally winning the defense there. All right. Good. I really don't want to be pushed back there if we can avoid it. It would let us fall back to a more defensible location here on this side of the Panama Canal, but again, I'd prefer to not lose control of that. That would make it, I think, contested if we lost control there. So Venezuela is now advancing. Yeah, it does seem the Colombians put all their troops over here in Panama, and now that has allowed the Venezuelans to have success here. So that's good to see. I don't know if the naval invasions are still launching. We're not getting a notification for it. And here we go. So this was the big battle with the American fleet. Shot down a lot of their planes, sunk a convoy. Most importantly, sunk 3 old cruisers. And 1 old battleship, and then 6 destroyers. Almost sunk one of their 1936 carriers. Just looking at damage to our own large ships. A little bit of damage to battleships. We lost 2 destroyers, but overall not too bad. Not too bad at all, guys. And that's the same notification there. I don't know why it doesn't disappear after we look at it the first time. Alright. Now we'll take a look and see how these heavy tanks are doing. Or excuse me, medium tanks. They still need a lot of equipment. Now, this isn't even medium tanks, it's modern tanks. My bad, guys. I'm just all messed up. So we're still doing this attack and it's failing. The time that we did it, there wasn't anybody. There's 1 division there, so I figured we'd be able to get an easy win. And right here, we should probably attack into this province now. And if that division gets here, then we'll have to fight them. But again, I'm trying to cut all these guys off here, so we need to get the win right there. Well, let's just wait until those units move, and then we'll be able to get an easy win there. And if we win here, then we can also then cut off these troops. I think the priority here has to be like, well, of course, advancing into undefended territory. You gotta do that. But I think the priority should definitely be trying to cut these divisions off, just so we don't have to fight them all the way across America. As I typically say, I try and avoid having to fight units all the way across such a large territory. It's just kind of a silly way to do it. We're going to try and cut these guys off here, so get the win this way. You can see that they are attempting to leave. Let's see if they will get out of here in time. Doesn't look like it. I think we'll get there before them. Yep. Excellent. So we'll try and cut off those 14 Mexican divisions if we can, as well as those 3 American divisions. Did we get the win here? We did. Excellent. So that'll put them into 1 province, make it a lot easier for us to get these guys destroyed. Might be able to advance this way. Probably not, though. Yeah, I don't think so. They kind of outnumber us up there for right now. We can try and attack here. Maybe not put those guys into it. See if we can get a win. Does look like it's a win for right now. These guys are still too weak, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. And yeah, just thinking a ton of troops in the sea, man. Having a lot of success with that. Is this port large enough to justify them building there or repairing there yet? Not really, but we are repairing it, or excuse me, we are building it up, so we'll let them repair there, I suppose. That's the closest port as well. So they don't have to go as far to repair up. Alright, so a lot of success again sinking troops. I think you're going to see at the end here that the casualties are going to be incredibly high again for the Americans and their allies. And I think we're done probably getting the plane techs. At this point, I think we should just get the doctrines if we want to improve our planes. And of course, there's all these techs that we still need for the land. So I think let's go ahead and start getting these support companies, man, because we did fall behind here by quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get the logistics, because you see we're having supply issues everywhere we go. Because again, these are places that you have supply problems. So let's go and get the carrier naval bombers upgraded to the next level. See what else we sunk over here. Just some more convoys, and we are winning that defense. That's good to see. But losing this attack, so it's not good to see. Surprised that we're losing that. In fact, let's just pull back then. Yeah, I'm not going to do an attack that's clearly not going to work. We're not doing an enemy cipher. I don't know if there's anybody left to do. Let's just take a look. I mean, there's Ecuador, but again, that's irrelevant. Did we do Cuba? I think we did. Yeah, we did Cuba. I guess we'll do Ecuador because there's nobody else to do. I don't know if we still have that Mexican cipher being used. Probably not. So we did get there before them, but now, of course, they're going to defeat us. So what we might need to do is attack them there just to stop them from being able to advance. So let's go ahead and do some attacks. Again, this is the main purpose here is just to stop these guys. You know what? This guy should be coming up around this way. Fast unit here. Let's just attack with these slower units. I'm just trying to help out a little bit. Again, these aren't going to help much, but we don't want them to win here. And just kind of wait for our troops to get over to the front. Let's go and go to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to cut these guys off as well. Oops. That's not what I wanted you to do, man. Oh, goddamn. I got units, all kinds of units that I don't want to have selected. All right, so again, trying to cut these guys off here. So let's go and advance into this way and into this way. So let's attack these guys here. And that's in a mountain, but that division's pretty weak. Let's push forward there. And no blue troops on this here. Instead, we got purple and red troops. Oh, okay, this is the purple line, I see. All right, so let's go and attack over that way. Again, just trying to, well, we have this guy coming around here. Okay, so you know what? Let's not do that. Again, I'm trying to cut these guys off. That's not working. Come on, stop fighting. All right, so yeah, we'll try and get them included in this like big cutoff here that I'm gonna do. Of course, we got to get more troops over here to do that. Just kind of waiting for all of our units to move up along this front. Let's take a look and see what we've done over here. So we're still waiting for those divisions to leave. I think there's 2 of them leaving. No, just one. One's still leaving. And he will be gone, God, 5 days and 14 hours. The problem with controlling the skies is their units move so slow, which is typically a good thing, but sometimes when you want them to go faster, it's a bad thing. Alright, so yeah, just kind of waiting here. It looks like we should be able to win there. And I guess we won there, which was not desirable. Let's hurry up and get over here to try and cut these guys off. I didn't want that to happen, but that will allow us to cut those guys off, so let's stop these attacks here. Try and get into here and see if we can't cut the 14 Mexican divisions off this way. I did not expect to win there, and this guy's having a massive success, by the way. Let's go into Juarez, Mexico, to try and get them to capitulate, perhaps? I don't know if they've done enough to do that just yet. But yeah, you can see it's wide open now. They just don't have the troop numbers to defend because we have killed a lot of American divisions. Let's go ahead and get these guys wiped out. I know, again, that we are going to be attacking across the river, but that's okay. Let's just get it knocked out. 6 divisions destroyed there. Because, again, they won't pull them back. And we got a few convoys sunk. And, again, these are some of these are supply convoys. Some of them are troop convoys. They're still attacking there, which I think is going to be costly for them. So we'll take it. Mostly just air battle there. Both of us lost planes. And sinking convoys all throughout here. Excellent. What we need to do is get the submarines now moving over to this side, into the Caribbean. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll take a look and see if we have any extra ships that can get moved. We do have a level 4 here. Let's go move them into our main task force. And yeah, a lot of success there, guys, getting those convoys sunk. All right, so these guys are advancing here, moving pretty quick because we do have all these motorized troops now. And they're trying to attack us here to stop us. Let's go and attack this way now. It looks like he's not going to win there. Never mind. Again, trying to get the cutoff here, and they just keep... That's what's going on here. They keep changing them. All right, let me see if I can just win here. And if we can't win there, then we'll win here. Again, just trying to cut these guys off. You can see that they're starting to leave, though, so I don't know how well this is going to work. We did win here. Let's go and attack right there. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and actually have... I was going to keep going that way, but let's go ahead and get these guys cut off so we can get them destroyed. Let's go and push forward here. Any units that are here need to be destroyed. These guys can now be destroyed as well. And I don't know where he's going, but let's try to get behind these guys. They're going to try and cut us off there, so we can't allow that shit. Let's see if we're going to get there before them. Yeah, again, they just move so slow because of us controlling the skies. That really slows them down by quite a bit. We lost 1 destroyer, but sunk 8. Sunk a light cruiser and 11 destroyers, lost some planes. All right. Yeah, really getting their navy destroyed. They can't possibly have very many ships left at this point. Let's just take a look. Let's see how many ships they got left. Currently, they have 121 ships, so not doing well. And remember, all those ships we sink do help reduce, or do help increase our, let's get across here, our war participation. So let's go and go after Vancouver. Again, none of this is very important. But let's just go in and attack anyway. Just because they're nice and easy attacks. Alright, so yeah, there's nobody here, so might as well just push forward in that case. Yeah, they are pulling completely back, so we're not really going to cut very many divisions off because they're moving very fast through here to get out of here. Because yeah, they see what's happening, and they might be moving to other, what they might consider more important fronts. So try and get these guys cut off once we've won. Wait a minute. We'd want to go. Oh, let's cross a river. All right, so we'll go that way, and that'll get these divisions cut off. Hopefully, if we can do it quick enough. This is attacking across the river, so let's just avoid it. I know we want to get to Juarez, but at the same time, we don't want to get there with such cost. Just go this way instead. This guy did get here. Let's see if we can't beat him. These two American divisions, now they do have a port. So we'd need to maybe... No, that's not the way to do this. Let's attack there. We just need to get more troops up along this front here, which we can do that by moving these guys. We're just waiting for troops to move, really. It just takes so long. Alright, so we are losing here now. Alright, that's unfortunate, but we do keep bringing the divisions back. Let's see if we can finally win here. Alright, that looks like that might actually be a victory this time. Alright, so now that we finished up with that units there, we can have the entire army that was assigned there to come down here, help us out. Might be able to advance right there. So let's push forward. It doesn't increase the size of the front at all. And let's see what we've done. Sunk more convoys throughout here. Excellent. And I just imagine their casualties are absolutely massive at this point, guys. Alright, so they are winning there. Let's go and attack there to kind of help out. And they are attacking us there. So let's go and attack here now. I guess we defeated that guy? I don't know exactly what happened there. They'd set for him to retreat or something? I don't know. Let's go and keep pushing forward here. And it looks like we did face quite a bit of resistance because these guys are continuing to pull back. Alright, that's a real shame. And try and get the win there. But yeah, this is, unfortunately, they're pulling back, and it's making this harder to actually get these divisions cut off. However, we're about to get the win here. So this is what we should... Well, we've already defeated them there. Never mind. So we'll cut a few divisions off here. That's probably about 12 divisions is what we're going to cut off. Oops. Meant to select that guy and click too quickly. So we have one here. Again, this is really not that important. Looks like they pushed us back here, so this is why they're losing here. Because they've sent too many... Yeah, they sent all these troops over here. That was silly. Oh, okay, we're defending this province here. I see. Could bring some planes in here. Did we ever build up the air base and all that stuff? Excuse me, the naval base up here yet? No, it's not built up yet. I think it's kind of towards the bottom here. Oh, there it is right there. So that we're starting to build it now. All right, we'll just wait to put any more planes here because I'm worried that it's going to cause supply issues. All right, so again, more and more convoys being sunk throughout here now that our submarines have moved in. And they're having a lot of success. And of course, Haiti has been conquered, so that's done with, and we can see that Venezuela's having some success as well. It does look like the Axis are actually losing territory to Colombia. Somebody told me that the Axis were pushing forward here, but yeah, I'm not seeing that. Looks like the Axis are actually losing. Still having trouble getting in there, guys. Unfortunately. We need to get the rest of these divisions on this front before we would advance. I think we did just win there, though, so that's good. And we are actually winning here. I don't want to win there. So let's just stop that for a second. And we'll just push... No, we need to keep somebody here. So this should be getting wrapped up soon. That'll free up some divisions. And we have one here as well. Let's go and get these guys pushing over to Albuquerque. This should be done with already. Oh, shit. Hurry up and get those divisions destroyed there. Let's see if we got these guys here cut off. Just about. Not quite. Looks like they're actually attacking us. So let's go and attack here just to kind of stop this so that maybe these guys can finally get here. Because we should have them cut off here in mere moments. Alright, excellent. And this guy's failing here. His attack. Let's see if we can't. God damn it. I'm just being really bad about sending off orders before I actually have them completed. Let's go and try and cut off here the couple divisions that are here. Alright, let's just get this done, man. Alright, and have these guys here. push forward down here. We did get Juarez, but they haven't capitulated yet. They still have a lot of victory points left. But they should capitulate soon. We did get these guys cut off, but they do have a port, unfortunately, and it looks like they're currently trying to break out here. It's going to be 7 days, though, so let's go and attack them over here. I don't really like doing it this way, though. Let's go ahead and move these guys all down here. I think this is the better way to do this. Try and get over here and then try and attack right there. I think that'd be far better. Tell these guys no, can't join the war right now. And I did lose a submarine there. Okay. Still winning there, so that's looking good. And just waiting for these guys to get this damn front here wrapped up. These little areas that we've cut off. So I'm gonna have them attack there, them attack there. And the United States has decrypted our ciphers. Okay. They'll probably make great use of them, I'm sure. Let's have this guy, these guys go to grab this province up. It looks like we already have somebody grabbing that up. We'll have them come around this way. And then they can just focus on getting over there. Let's go and progress here. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I didn't move them. Alright, excellent. I don't know why I'm just clicking like crazy today, guys. I'm just click crazy right now. Alright, so these guys need to start pushing down here, and hopefully we can stop them from reconnecting. 7 days and 20 hours. That American division could reconnect, but they decided not to. Try and get all these guys cut off and destroyed. See what we did over here. Looks like sinking some more convoys. Okay. Yeah, all throughout here you see we're having a lot of success with the convoy sinking. Now they're attacking us. Well, that's good. We actually want them to attack us. We do better on the defense. And yeah, we're winning through all throughout here. Very, very nice. I think we're going to see very, very high casualties here at the end of this episode, guys. So slowly getting this reconnected. Let's have this guy go ahead and attack down here and try and lock those guys down temporarily while we thicken up this border a bit. Alright, so yeah, making very good progress against the Americans now. I think they're just about done for, man. And let's attack up here now. I know we have those three doing it, but yeah, we'll keep one guy here. And let's go and attack here. Alright. I'll see if I can attack their win. Looks like it's a victory. So he's advancing over there. Push forward here. And push forward here. Again, I don't really care that much about advancing into the Canadian territory because, you know, that doesn't really help us defeat the Americans. Looks like we sunk 2 light cruisers, 10 destroyers, lost 1 destroyer and 1 submarine. Not a bad trade-off at all. And plenty of more convoys sunk throughout here. Yes, very, very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of all these. Didn't make a lot of progress on the calendar today, just because a lot of fronts I'm controlling. But overall, I feel like we made pretty good success with getting them defeated. Because I think we just killed millions of dudes this episode, if I had to guess. Let's take a look. So, we're at 14.68 million manpower for the total losses. We lost 553,000, which is maybe about another 60, 70,000 more than we had last episode. Something like that, I don't really remember. The Venezuelans have taken 24,000 casualties since they've joined. Taking a look at what we did to the enemy. Colombia here, we've killed 213,000. That's for 7.3 thousand of our own casualties. 84,000 for Ecuador. Again, they're not even on here. Mexico, we've killed 647,000. They've killed 177 of ours, and they're currently 59% towards capitulation. The Americans are 35% towards capitulation. We killed 10.63 million. So we did 8.4 million casualties. I think we had 6 million last episode, if I'm not mistaken. So 2 million more men dead. And they've killed 344,000 of ours. We're at 54% of the total war participation, so basically we can kind of do whatever we want in that peace treaty for the most part. By the time we end this, I think we'll have we'll have a majority of the war participation. You can see that the Axis has now had some successful invasions, largely because I'm guessing the Americans pulled most of their divisions off over to come cover this front that we've been having success on. So you can see that the British have success here in Miami, Norfolk, Virginia, attacking into Newark as well. Newark and not New York. This is what I said, but I know some people would mishear me because I'm terrible at pronunciation. So We're going to focus on getting these guys here defeated first. And the hope that they'll go that way, and then we'll be able to get them all destroyed. But it does look like they've been taken off from the port. Yeah, it does appear like some left the port, unfortunately. But we might have sunk them as they left. So, you know, controlling the sea always gives us that advantage. These guys are not succeeding, so we'll pull that back. But, yeah, we killed a lot of troops today, made a lot of success. Again, not much in the calendar, but a lot of success as far as, like, you know, the way things are going. I think 2 more videos, guys. 2 more videos, and if you include, you know, the peace treaty and all that, and I think this series will be over, this campaign will be over. So that's what I'm expecting, 2 more videos, just based on how things are going. Maybe 1 more, but probably not. Probably 2 more, just because, you know, it takes time to advance, and I'm focusing on so many, like, unimportant fronts. Like, none of this matters. All that matters is defeating the Americans. Oh, let me take that back. Mexico has now become a major power, so we have to defeat them too. Okay, well, I guess this was important then. But a lot of this other stuff wasn't that important. But we did it anyways. I'm glad we did. So, as far as those damn modern tanks go, we could deploy these 2, I suppose. Again, they don't have anywhere near... yeah, they don't have shit. Yeah, I knew we were going to get this done. Maybe if we had built less of them. No, because yeah, none of these are actually taking the stuff. Yeah, I don't think we would ever get those built in time, but... you know, it just takes too long to build those tanks out. We can send more divisions over here once we get the port built up. I'm just a little bit worried about supply right now. But once we get the port built up, we'll bring some more divisions over here just to make sure they don't push us back, and maybe that'll keep more American divisions distracted. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. It looks like we did finish up our mission here. I guess we'll take a look at that real quick. We have gained medium aircraft. A bonus for the medium aircraft, so research bonus. Okay. And we did lose the Air Force infiltration as well, unfortunately. We got a lot out of it, so it worked out well. Let's go and start working on a collaboration government now, guys. So let's go and say automatically, no, not repeat, no, commencement ready. So let's go and prepare that. And then what we'll do with our operatives, because I know we have her over here, and yeah, she's been moving kind of slow, working by herself. Let's go ahead and get whichever one's still free right now. I'm not entirely sure who all we assigned to that mission. Let me just take a look here, guys. Okay, so we have these 2 here assigned. So we'll go ahead and get her doing counter intel. You know what? I don't think there's anywhere to assign her in America. No. Okay. And we could do Mexico, but yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, there's really not much for her to do then. We could go ahead and start getting their stability and war support down, I suppose. Do the propaganda. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. And it'll help get them to capitulate sooner, I suppose. So we'll do that. And then I want to say we didn't do the psychological warfare, so we'll go ahead and do that too, since we're actually using that mission for once. Also, I am aware of the fuel situation. That is really bad, guys. It's just we have so many planes flying overhead. So that's what the problem is right now. So we'll have to trade for more. That's fine. I think we stopped trading for a lot of the fuel we were trading for. So yeah, we'll just trade for a bit more. That should fix any issues we have. We'll take a look at that next episode and see if we need to do anything else regarding it. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode. And thanks for watching.